Hi everyone, welcome to iQuanta. I'm Yogesh and we are again going to start the series 250 most important questions. Okay, sorry to keep you guys waiting. After the last session we did, I could not post videos frequently. That is because we were very busy in the crash course. Okay, so a lot of management goes behind everything, okay, that we do on a daily basis. So I could not really devote time. Now that I'm slightly free during the day, I'll try to release the rest of the questions as fast as possible. I give you two questions as homework. We'll quickly discuss them first and then we'll start solving the questions ahead, okay? It doesn't matter whether I'm coming here, whether I'm coming live here or not. You have to keep a practice going, okay? Do not forget the daily achievable goal technique. You have to do as many number of questions as possible these days because it is the last lap. If you can put in 9 hours, 10 hours, do that, okay? It's a matter of 1 month. So let's get started. And this is the crash course, okay? It is going on these days. We have rigorous classes because we are doing 4 hours of quants every day in two different classes. Then we also have 1 to 2 hours of verbal and logical reasoning, okay? So you can take up this course, okay? We already finished numbers here, but then we recently started arithmetic. After arithmetic, we'll be starting algebra, okay? So arithmetic, algebra, you can say the most high weightage units here. So do not miss them, okay? You can take up the course, and those who have a really good percentage in 10th, I mean even if you have 80% plus, 90% plus, you can drop a comment here, okay? We have discount codes for you guys. I'll share them with you, okay? Just in case you want to take the course, okay? Let's get started with the questions. I gave you this question as homework. An integer is called a perfect square if it is square of another integer. Clear? The number of perfect square points, that means both coordinates are perfect squares that lie exactly within the circle, okay? X minus 12 square plus y minus 10 square equal to 64. So both coordinates are perfect square. So values of x and y should be perfect square, and these perfect square points should lie within the circle. Within means they can either be in the boundary of the circle, on the boundary of the circle, or inside the circle. So you all know that the general equation of a circle is x minus h square, okay, plus y minus k square equal to r square. I hope all of you know this because it's very important, okay? If you're writing IPMAT Indore, equation of lines circle should be clear to you, okay? Where h comma k, these are the coordinates of the center of the circle, okay? And what is your r? R is your radius here. I hope this is clear to everyone. The moment we know this much, what we can do is we can simply see that this is the equation of a circle, okay? So where does this circle have its center? X minus h. So what is h here? 12. So what is the center of this circle? The center of this circle is at 12 comma 10. Yes or no? X minus h. What is h? H is 12. Y minus k. Y minus 10. What is k? K is 10. And what is the radius? Radius of this circle is r square. In the right hand side you have to write r square. So 64 is square of 8. So 8 is my radius. First of all, this much is clear, right? Now what we have to do is, obviously it's a circle. So if I look at how it will be drawn, 12 comma 10. So x 12 and y coordinate is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And over here on the x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This I am doing so that you have a rough idea of what will the figure look like. So 10 is here, 12 is here, 10 is here, it will have a center over here, isn't it? And because the radius is 8, see, this is y coordinate, so this is 10, this is x coordinate, this is at 12, okay? This is 10, this is 12, obviously this is the center, so circle will stretch something like this, the circle will stretch something like this. So how far can the circle stretch to the left, right, top and bottom? It can stretch 8 units to the left. So from 12, if you come 8 units towards the left, you get 4. Yes or no? So definitely the maximum that your circle can come towards this side is this. Yes or no? On the right hand side, from 12, you have to go 8 units that side. So the max you can go is 20. Yes or no? So this will be 20. This is the extreme boundary of the circle, okay? Because this is the center, 8 units that side, 8 units this side, because 8 is the radius. Similarly, towards the top and bottom, if you are at 10 already, okay, you are at 10 already, the maximum your circle can go up is 8 units. So this will be 18, right? And below 10, this is the center, you can come 8 units below this. So from 10 you can drop down till 2 only. So this will be your Boundary. So these 4 points are actually the boundary of the circle, okay? Can I now draw a circle using these? Definitely I can draw a circle using these. This will be my circle, okay? What do you see here? We need points, square, perfect square points, perfect square values of x and y that lie inside this. Inside this simply means that we are looking for those values, okay, just a second. We are looking for those values which lie inside the circle. That means they lie at a distance of less than or equal to 64. This is what it means, right? Now see, you're looking for integer points. The minimum value that x coordinate can have, if this is the center, okay, this is the center 12 comma 10, okay, this is the center. The least value that the x coordinate can have will be 4, because this circle cannot come beyond this 4, right? You know the logic already. In x we have 12 as the center, radius is 8, so we can come 8 units on this side, 8 units on that side. Towards y axis we can go 8 units that side, 8 units down, right? So the values that x can have, the values that I would say x can have, they'll be from 4 to 20. So how many perfect square points lie from 4 to 20? 4 is a perfect square, 9 is a perfect square, 16 is a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square, 9 is a perfect square, 16 is a perfect square. Similarly, if you talk about y coordinate, y can go from minimum 2 to 18. How many perfect squares lie between 2 to 18? Again 4, 9 and 16. Because 25 is not among these, right? So these are the perfect square points. How many combinations of points are possible over here? 3 cases are possible here, 3 values are possible here. Total combination, 3 cases are here, 3 cases are here, total 9 such coordinates will be possible. Yes or no? 9 such coordinates will be possible. But then how many of them satisfy the given equation? That is what we have to check. Okay, so what all combinations will be formed over here? Obviously 4, 4, 4, 9, 4, 16. So 4, 4, then 4, 9, and then 4, 16. Then we have 9, 4, 9, 9, 9, 16. So 9, 4, 9, 9, 9, 16. And after that 16, 4, 16, 9, 16, 16. So 16, 4, 16, 9, and then 16, 16. You have got all perfect square points that are possible. You see x or y, all the points are perfect squares. But then how many of them satisfy this equation? That is what we need to find out. So put 4 comma 4. If you put 4 here, 4 minus 12 is 8, 8 square is 64. 4 minus 10 is what? 6, 6 square. So 64 plus 36 is 100. Does 100 lie below 64? No. So this will not satisfy. Similarly, you check with 4 and 9. If you put 4 over here, 4 minus 12 is 8, 8 square is 64. So obviously if you put 9 over here, it is going to go beyond 64. This is also not satisfy. 4 comma 16. So this is 64, and if you put 16 here, again it is going to become 100. This is also not satisfy. 9 comma 4. So 9, if you put 9 over here in terms of, in place of x, 9 minus 12 is 3, 3 square is 9, and then 4 here. So 36, 9, 45. This is going to satisfy, right? 9, 9. So 3 square, 1 square. This is going to satisfy. It will be less than 64. Yes or no? Less than equal to 64. 9 comma 16. 3 and then 3 and then 6. So 3 is 9, 6 is 36, 45. So this will also satisfy. 1, 2, 3 have satisfied so far. 16 comma 4. 4 square and then 6 square. So 4 square and 6 square, that means yes, it is coming below 64, the sum over here. 16 comma 4, you put 16 here, so 4 square plus 6 square, again below 64. 16 comma 9, 16 is here, 9 is here. So yes, again this is also less than 64. So how many points so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last is this 16, 16. So 4 square plus, again yeah, this is also satisfying. So how many square points are there, square coordinates possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the correct answer, option C. I hope this is clear. This is a very good question, okay? It can come in IPMAT Indore. It's very logical. I hope the question is clear to everyone. Now we'll go to the next one, okay? Just a second. Let's go to the next question. So this was the question. AB and CD are two chords intersecting at a point E. Okay, CD. So this is point D, okay? This is point D. This is point D. So we have been given that AB and CD are two chords intersecting. AB, CD are two chords intersecting at E. Ram started from point A, okay, Ram is starting from here, okay, at a speed of 2 km per hour. So he is traveling here at a speed of 2, okay. After reaching point E, Ram moved to point D. So once Ram reaches here, he is moving to point D with same speed, I mean 2 only, and covered ED in 1/5 of the time taken for AE, okay. So if time taken here was T, here it will be T by 5. Okay, let me just start writing down all the clues in parallel, okay. So he started from point A at a speed of, he moved in this direction at a speed of 2 kmph, right. This is the speed, and the time he takes to cover AE is T. After reaching point E, Ram moved to point D. So he is going here now, okay. For Ram, I'm using red color, okay, with same speed. So again here his speed is 2, but he covered ED in 1/5 time. So here the time he is taking will be T by 5, 1/5, right. So here also the speed is 2 kmph. I hope this is clear. Similarly, Shyam moved from point C to B. So Shyam is moving from C to B. For Shyam, let me use another color, okay, say I'll use this blue color, okay. Shyam moved from point C to B through point E. So he came like this and he went like this, okay. If Shyam takes in total 18 hours to cover the whole distance from C to B. So for Shyam, we don't have the time in parts, okay, for this part and this part, we have the total time, okay, with same speed. So see, C to E, E to B, he ran with 2 kmph only, okay, 2 kmph. Now see, he took total of 18 hours to cover this CEB, but we do not know how much time did he take here, how much time here. So let us say that he took X hours here and remaining 18 minus X hours here, right, 18 minus X hours here and then X hours here. Total time is 18. What is the time Shyam took to cover BE? So the moment we find BE, we will be able to tell this, okay. See, there is a theorem which says that in circles there is a theorem which is called intersecting chord theorem, which means that if two chords intersect anywhere inside the circle, okay, anywhere inside the circle, so say that this is AB, say this is CD and this is E, then always remember that AE into EB, which means this part into this part, is always equal to CE into ED, CE into ED. This is called intersecting chord theorem. That is the reason I brought up this question, but it has been mixed with times with distance, okay, ED. So this into this. I hope it is clear. Now we simply have to form equations. How do you find AE? We know the speed, we know the time. How do we find DE? We know the time, we know the speed, right? So if we talk about AE into EB, here also we will do AE into EB, that will be equal to CE into ED. AE means the distance, so time given was T, speed was 2, so 2T, into EB speed was 2 only, because here also he was running with the same speed 2, but time taken is 18 minus x, so 2 times 18 minus x. We have done AE into EB. CE into ED. CE was time is x into speed is 2, so 2 into x, 2x, into ED. ED the speed is 2 only, while the time taken is T by 5. So 2 into T by 5. I hope this is clear. This is the equation that we have formed. T will be cancelled, 2 will be cancelled, 2 will be cancelled. What do we have now? 18 minus x equal to x by 5, or we can say that 6x by 5 is 18, okay, and x will be 15. I hope this is clear. X is 15. The moment you get x equal to 15, what do you get? You can say that this will be done in 15 hours and this will be done in 3 hours. What do we need? Okay, I mean, this is very obvious, right? I mean, if you've got x, you can simply say that 18 minus x is 3 hours. 18 minus 15 is 3 hours, 3 hours only, okay? Or you can divide it by, this is the distance, you divide by speed, that means 3 hours, okay? As simple as that. So I hope this question is clear. This was a very good question, okay? And it's a multi-conceptual question related to geometry and geometry in times with distance, okay? Let's talk about this question now. For some constant real numbers p, k and a, consider the following system of linear equations in x and y. So px minus 4y is 2, 3x plus ky equals to a. For some constant real numbers p, k, a. So these are constant real numbers, okay? These are the conditions, these are linear equations, a necessary condition for a system to have no solution for x comma y. So I hope you remember this. This is something that we studied in class 10, 11, okay. If there are two linear equations and there are three cases, okay, for two linear equations, they can either have one solution. One solution means they intersect only once at one point, okay. Second case is called infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. What does that mean? How can two equations, two straight lines have infinitely many solutions? When the two lines coincide, that means one is just above the other, okay. And the third case is called no solution. When can two lines, straight lines, have no solution? When they are parallel to each other, or they will never intersect. They can never intersect if they are parallel, right? So if there are two equations, okay, which are a1x plus b1y equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y equal to c2, when will they have one solution? When a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, okay. We don't care about c1, c2. They will have one solution in this condition. Infinitely many solutions when a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. And when this means that they are coinciding with each other. And no solution means the condition is a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2, but that should not be equal to c1 upon c2. Here, necessary condition for the system to have no solution condition is this. We will be applying this. Okay, what does that mean? This means that a1 upon a2, what is a1, a2 here? P by 3. That should be equal to b1 upon b2, that means minus 4 upon 1, right? And that should not be equal to c1 upon c2, that means 2 by a. I hope this is clear, right? Now here there are some conditions given to us, okay? 2a plus k not equal to 0. So 2a plus k not equal to 0, ap minus 6 equal to 0. How do you get ap? A into p. So if you are taking, if you have to combine option B, look at option B, okay? You want a and b combined. So a into p is possible when you pick up p by 3 and when you pick up 2 by a. If you could pick up p by 3, obviously if you put it with 2 by a, you will have to put in non-equal to sign in between, right? What does this mean? ap is not equal to 6. But here option B says that AP is equal to 6. This should be the condition, but they are giving this cannot be my answer, right? And then again they are saying AP plus 6 equal to 0. So AP equal to minus 6. That is also not possible, obviously. KP. Okay, so this is K, okay. So sorry, this is K. Now let's deal with the, sorry I missed this K, okay. K. So now we have to combine KP. If we have to combine KP, these two have to be equated, right? Kp will be equal to minus 12, right? This is what we will do, because to combine K and P we need to put them against each other. So that means Kp plus 12 should be equal to 0, right? So Kp plus 12 should be equal to 0, but do we see that in any of the options? No, we see not equal to. So this is also gone, okay. 100% this could be our answer, okay, because we have narrowed down to this. Now what are we doing? We are doing 2a plus k equal to 0. We need to combine a and k. So can we combine these two? If we have to combine a and k, something like this. So minus 4a is not equal to, minus 4a is not equal to, minus 4 is not equal to 2k, okay. We need 2a, so let us take it this side, okay. What do we get? 2k plus 4a should not be equal to 0, okay. If you take 2 common, you get 2a plus k not equal to 0. This is perfect, okay, option A, and that's your answer. I hope this is clear. This part was important here, so always remember this, okay. This is not a very tough question if you remember the conditions, okay. Now we have a circular plot of land is divided into two regions by a chord of length 10 root 3 meters such that the chord subtends an angle of 120 at the center. Then the area in square meters of the smaller region is. So circular plot of land is here, okay. This is a circular plot of land. It is divided into two regions by a chord of length 10 root 3. So chord here should be the center. This is 10 root 3, you know that from a perpendicular from the center bisects the chord So perpendicular on the chord from the center. Okay. If the chord is of length 10 root 3, this will be 5 root 3 and this will be 5 root 3 because the entire chord is of 10 root 3, perpendicular on the chord from the center, bisects the chord. So this part is equal to this part, okay, such that the chord subtends an angle of 120 at the center. So at the center the chord will subtend this angle, this total angle will be of what? 120 degree, but then it will also be broken into half. Why? Because this angle is equal to this angle, this angle is equal to this angle. So this is 60 degree, this is 60 degree. I hope this is clear. Then the area in square meters of the smaller region. They are talking about this region, okay, this region. They are talking about the area of this region. How to find out the area of this region? Obviously, from the area of this sector. This is a sector, right? If this is O, this is A, this is B. From the area of sector AOB. I hope you know what sector is. If you take a circle and from center you draw the radius like this and theta is the angle at the center. So this entire thing is called a sector. Okay. From the area of the sector, this entire sector, we have to deduct the area of the triangle. That means area of triangle. That's it. This is what we have to do. To find out the area of triangle, we have the base of the triangle already. We just need the height and we have the angle. What can we do? If I apply, if this is 60, this is going to be 30 because this is 90. So I have the base, I need the perpendicular. Can I use 1030? If I use 1030 here, 1030 will be perpendicular. That means let me call it x. Okay, perpendicular means OX upon base means 5 root 3. What do I get? OX will be 1030 is 1 by root 3, 5 root 3 by root 3 is 5. So OX will be 5, that means this is 5. I hope this is clear. So now for the triangle, I know the area half, base, that means the entire triangle has a base of 10 root 3 into height is 5. Area of triangle is known. Area of sector AOB has to be there. What is the area of a sector subtending angle theta? Area of a sector is theta upon 360 into pi r square. What is theta? Theta is the angle subtended. So we are taking how much part of the total 360 degree angle, because see, angle at the center is 360. How much part of is the sector taking? So that is why we are finding out that fractional part into pi r square. Okay. Now do you know the radius of this? You don't know it. So how will you do it? You have the base here, the perpendicular, you can apply Pythagoras theorem. So 5 square plus 5 root 3 square. So this gives us under root of 25 plus 75, that means root of 100, which gives us the radius equal to 10. So theta upon 360, 120 upon 360 into pi r square, pi into 10 square, that means 100 pi. So what do we get? 1 by 3 here. So 100 pi by 3, and here 2 cancels this 5. So 25 root 3, 25 root 3. So far we have solved this. What can we take common? Can we take 25 common? Yes, we can take 25 common. Okay. What do we get in that case? 4 pi by 3 here and then minus root 3 here. So 25 4 pi by 3 minus root 3. 25 4 pi by 3 minus root 3. This is our answer. Option C. Easy problem. Okay. I just brought it so that you don't forget the area of a sector. And in fact, what is this part called? If I talk about this particular part, say this part, okay, this part is called a segment of the circle, okay. So the moment you have a circle and you draw a chord, this is called the minor segment, minor means small, and this is called the major segment, okay. This sector, this is a smaller sector, right, because greater part of the circle lies here. So this is called the minor sector, this is called the major sector. Sometimes they can mention major, minor. If they ask you the area of minor sector, you have to calculate this part. If they ask you major sector, in major sector, the angle is more than 180. Okay. I hope it is clear. A regular octagon ABCDFGH has sides of length 6 each. Then the area in square centimeter of the square ACEG. Regular octagon has to be drawn. So regular octagon, regular hexagon, these two concepts are very, very important. Okay, you should be clear about the area of a regular polygon. Okay, especially the internal angles, sum of internal angles, everything. Okay, regular octagon. Let's draw a regular octagon. An octagon looks something like this. Okay, looks something like this. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. It has 8 vertices, 8 sides. Regular means all the sides are equal. So this length is 6, 6. Okay. area in square centimeter of the square ACEG. AC and EG, this is our square, okay? Definitely a square will be formed like this. You know that the sum of all angles in a regular polygon is n minus 2 into 180 degrees. So how many sides do we have? 8. It's an octagon. 8 minus 2 into 180. So that gives us 6 into 180, which gives us 1080. And each angle, because you know that in a regular polygon all sides are equal, each angle is equal. So the total angle 1080, all of them will be equal, so we'll divide it by 8. What do we get? 8 1 ja 8, 8 3 24, 8 5 135 degree. So that means each internal angle is 135 degree. Yes or no? I hope that is clear. Now you know that this is a square. Yes or no? ACEG is a square, so this will be 90 degree, this will be 90 degree. Yes or no? What do you see here? You see that in triangle ABC, you have two sides, two known sides and an included angle. Yes or no? So can you use the cosine formula? Suppose AC is x. So can you use cosine formula here? What will be the value of cos 135 degree? Cos 135 degree will be this square plus this square, that means 6 square plus 6 square minus the square of the opposite side, that is x square upon what? 2ab, 2 into adjacent side. So 2 into 6 into 6. Now what is cos 135? You all know that cos of 180 minus x. Cos of 180 minus x is minus cos x. So how can we write cos 135? Cos of 180 minus 45. That means cos 180 minus 45 will be minus cos 45. So this will be minus cos 45, minus cos 45 is 1 by root 2, and this will be 72 minus x square, right, upon 72. I hope this is clear. So what do we get? Minus 72 upon root 2, that is equal to 72 minus x square. Yes or no? If you divide 72 by root 2, we get 36 root 2. So x square will be what? 72 minus 36 root 2. Yes or no? So 72 minus 36 root 2. You had x. X is the side of the square. What is the area of the square? Side square. So x square. We needed x square. X square is 72 minus 36 root 2. Have we committed any mistake? Plus minus mistake? Okay, yes, this will be plus, right? Minus of 36 root 2 will go that side, become plus. So now you can obviously take 36 common here. You will get 2 plus root 2. In fact, 36 2 plus root 2, you can say 72 plus 36 root 2. 72 no, 72 plus 36. 72 plus 36 root 2. This is the answer, option C. It matches the given option, right? And the answer we have got. I hope this is clear, okay? So whenever you have a triangle in which two sides are known, included angle is known, you try the cosine formula, okay? The coordinates of the three vertices of a triangle are 1, 2, 7, 2 and 110, then the radius of the incircle of the triangle is. So you know what is incircle, right? Incircle is a circle which is inside the triangle and touches all the sides of the triangle. Okay, the coordinates are 1, 2, 7, 2 and then 1, 10. You know that the in radius is denoted by small r and its value is area of the triangle upon s. S is the semi perimeter, that means half of the perimeter of the triangle, okay, not the circle, okay. So how do you find out area? See, there are multiple ways, okay. If you find out the distance between these 2 points, I hope you know how to find the distance between two coordinates. y2 minus y1 square 0, 7 minus 1 square, that means 6 squared, which means this will be 6, okay. After that, what will be the distance between these 2 points? 7 minus 1 is 6, 10 minus 2 is 8, root of 36 plus 64, that means this is 10. This is turning out to be a right angle triangle, okay. Let's see the distance of this side. So 10 minus 2, 8, okay, this is coming 8. 100% this is a right angle triangle because 8, 6, 10 are Pythagorean triplets. This will be 90 degree. I hope this is clear. Now it's very easy to find out the area of this triangle. Half base into height. What is the base? 8. Height is 6 divided by semi perimeter. 8, 6, 14, 14, 10, 24, 24 ka half, 12. So this cancels 24, r will be 2, that's your answer, that's it. I hope this is clear. Okay, this is an easy question. I just brought it up so that you know how to do it in terms of coordinate geometry as well. Okay, easy question. Three circles of equal radii touch but do not cross each other externally. They touch each other externally but do not cross each other, okay, at all. Two other circles x and y are drawn such that both touch but do not cross each of the three previous circles. If the radius of x is more than that of y, the ratio of radii of x and y's. See, in this question, 3 circles of equal radii are there. So, 1, 2, 3, something like this will be there. Yes or no? In fact, let me just draw a bigger circle over here, okay? So, it will be something like this, right? There are 3 circles of equal radius. Obviously, they will have centers like this, like this, like this. They'll have equal radius. We can connect their centers, okay? They touch each other externally but do not cross. They are not crossing, they are touching each other externally. 2 other circles x and y are drawn such that both touch but do not cross each of the 3 previous circles. If radius of x is more than that of y. Now, in this question, it's not about how good you are at problem solving, it's about how good you are at thinking what kind of diagram will be there. How can you draw 2 other circles so that both the circles touch the 3 circles given and one has more radius, another has lesser radius. It is only possible if you are able to draw a circle over here. Okay, you will have to draw one circle here because it is touching the 3 circles externally. Yes or no, and not crossing them. And another circle has to be drawn like this because it has to be a bigger circle. It was clearly given. It is touching 3 circles. Now, many of you will ask me that how come you came to know about this. See, this comes with practice, okay. So, that is why I keep saying those who know more problems, they know more solutions. That means if you encounter more and more questions, it will click in your brain that I did something like this earlier, right? I hope that is clear. That is how we came up with this diagram. Once you have drawn the diagram, 50-60% problem is done. Most of the students are not even able to draw the diagram, okay. How to solve the question now? If the radius of x is more than that of y, so that means this is circle x, the blue one, and y is the outside circle. No, x, radius of x is more than y, so outside is the x circle while this inside one is the y circle, okay. The ratio of the radii of x and y's. How to do this? See, a couple of things we can do straight away, that this will be r, this will be r, this will be r, this will be r, right? I hope this is clear. Now, if we talk about the radius of the circle outside, definitely this is a perfectly symmetrical figure. The center of the bigger circle and the center of the smaller circle are going to be here. Yes or no? I hope that is clear. If you have to draw something, I mean, which shows you the radius of the bigger circle, you will draw something like this. Yes or no? It will look exactly like this, right? And it will look exactly like this. Over here it will look exactly like this. So, this plus this plus this, that means r plus this r, 2r plus this part. Let us say this is y, right? It said it is y. The radius of the smaller circle is y, while this x will be the sum of y, r. Yes or no? So, can I say that x, the radius x will be r, this r plus this r plus y plus this r plus y. I hope this is clear, right? And obviously, I mean the smaller circle has radius y. Now, we have to find out their ratio, okay. We should be able to get x, y both in terms of r so that we can cancel r and find out the radius. How to do it? See, this is a perfectly symmetrical figure. This side is 2r, this side is 2r, this side is 2r. This is a equilateral triangle, isn't it? If it is an equilateral triangle, from here can you draw a perpendicular like this, and this will be a perpendicular like this. So, this is r, this is what? What is this? This is say some value k. This part, I'm talking about this part, okay. This is k and this is y plus r, yes or no? So, if I draw this triangle, let me name the triangle. The triangle will be called A, this is A, this is B, the center of all, and this is C. If I draw the triangle ABC, it would look something like this, okay. A, B, C. What is AC? AC is R. What is BC? BC is y plus r. And what is AB? AB is k. Yes or no? In fact, we know that this angle is going to be 30. Can you directly establish a relation between k and r? Yes, we can. Okay, this is I mean this is 90 degree and this is 30, so this will be 60. Yes or no? If you take 1060, I mean you have to relate the value of k and r, right? You want k in terms of r. So if you do 1060, the angle is attached over here. This will be the base k upon perpendicular upon base. So r, this in front of the angle we have the perpendicular. So r upon base is k. 1060 is root 3. That is equal to r by k. We can say that k is actually equal to r by root 3. Is actually equal to r by root 3. So can I write r by r, this is r, okay, by root 3 over here. Can I now do Pythagoras theorem over here? R by root 3, y plus r. So let me apply Pythagoras theorem over here. R by root 3 square plus r square, that is equal to y plus r square. So what happens? This is r square by 3 plus r square, that is y plus r square. What happens here? This is 4r square by 3, that is equal to y plus r square. Finally you take the root, so you get 2r by root 3 equals to y plus r. What will be the value of y from here? Y will be 2r by root 3 minus r. So 2 minus root 3 by 3. 2 minus root 3 upon root 3 r. This will be the value of y. I hope it is clear. You have to solve it once in your notebook as well, okay? It is not that difficult. Establishing the relation over here is difficult. So y is this. The moment you've got y, can you find out x? Yes, x will be 2r plus y. Y is 2r by root 3, okay? So 2r by root 3, obviously 2 into r by root 3 and then minus r. Yes or no? Like this. So what do we get in terms of, in place of x? 2r minus r is r. So r plus 2r by root 3, r is taken common. If r is taken common, 2 plus root 3 by root 3. So x will be r taken common, 2 plus root 3 by root 3. So this is the value of x, this is the value of y. We need the ratio of radii of x and y. So obviously x is more. So r 2 plus root 3 upon root 3, r 2 minus root 3 upon root 3, root 3r cancels, 2 plus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3. So 2 plus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3 is the ratio. Do we have it in the options? No. Can we rationalize it? Yes. You know how to rationalize? You just multiply the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of this. So this gives us 2 plus root 3 ka square, that is 7 plus 4 root 3 upon, this is a plus b into a minus b, 4 minus 3, that means 1. So we get 7 plus 4 root 3 and that is our answer, option C. Okay, it's a good question even though it's calculative and a lot of equations have to be solved, okay, but doable. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now let's go to the next question. There are 4 numbers such that average of first 2 numbers is 1 more than the first number. Okay, let me take A, B, C, D, 4 numbers. We have to form some average equations over here. 4 numbers such that average of first 2 numbers. So average of first 2 numbers is this. It is 1 more than the first number. So if we cross multiply, we get 2 plus 2a. So b plus a will be 2 plus 2a, and we can say that b will be a plus 2. If b is a plus 2, can I simply replace b by a plus 2 here so that I am minimizing more variables? Okay, I hate variables, so I am minimizing variables. Okay, b will be written as a plus 2, then c and then d. Now let's read further. Average of first 3 numbers. So a plus 2 plus c. Average of first 3 numbers will be 2a plus 2 plus c divided by 3. This is the average of first 3 numbers. It is 2 more than average of first 2 numbers. Average of first 2 numbers. First 2 numbers are these two. Their average will be 2a plus 2 by 2. That means a plus 1. So this is their average, right? What has to be done now? 2a plus 2 plus c, that is equal to 2 plus 1 3, 3 into 3 9 plus 3a. C will be 7 plus a. Can I replace c by a plus 7 so that I am minimizing more variables? Okay, c will be written a plus 7 and this will be written as d. Now I mean we are already done with these two equations. We don't really need them. Okay, we have the numbers in terms of a and b. I mean we have the variables in terms of a. Now we simply have to apply whatever logic is given in the last line, which is average of first 4 numbers. So first 4 numbers a 3a plus d plus 9, their average will be this, right? 3a plus 9 plus d, okay, is equal to 3 more than average of first 3 numbers. A 3a plus 9, 3a plus 9 divided by 3 is a plus 3. 3 more than average of first 3 numbers is this. So simply solve this. A plus d, 3a plus d plus 9, that is equal to 6 into 4 24 plus 4a. What do you get? D will be equal to 4a minus 3 is a, 24 minus 9 is 15, d will be a plus 15. So this is actually a plus 15. What do we need? The difference between the largest and the smallest number. This is the smallest, this is the largest. A plus 15 and a, they have a difference of 15. 15 is my answer. Okay, I hope this is clear. So when some average question comes like this, where equations are interrelated, try to minimize the number of variables. If the equations x square plus mx plus 9 equal to 0, x square plus nx plus 17 equal to 0, and x square plus m plus nx plus 35 equal to 0 have a common negative root, then the value of 2m plus 3n is, they have a common negative root. Common root means there will be some value of x which will satisfy this as well, and this as well. 3 equations have a common root. We are able to see that here we have m plus nx, here we have mx nx. Can we just add these 2 equations first and form an equation? We get 2x square plus m plus nx plus 9 plus 17 26, that is equal to 0. Another equation that we had was x square plus m plus nx plus 35. See, in maths we have to get closer and closer to cancelling things, because that minimizes variables and helps us solve equations. So from this equation, if I subtract this, I get x square minus 9 equal to 0. X will have 2 values, plus 3 and minus 3, because obviously x is root of this equation and it's a quadratic equation. There will be 2 roots, plus 3 minus 3, but they have a common negative root. So common negative root, that means only common negative root possible is minus 3. So minus 3 should satisfy this as well, that as well, everything. Okay, if I put minus 3 here, what do I get? 9 minus 3m plus 9, that is equal to 0. M will be equal to 6. Yes or no? So 18 by 3 is 6. M is 6. Okay, we need n. Can we put minus 3 here as well, because it's a common root, so it will satisfy this as well, So 9 minus 3n plus 17, that is equal to 0. N will be 26 by 3. What do we need? We need the value of 2m plus 3n. So 2m plus 3n, cancel, 12, 26, 38. That is our answer. 38 is the answer to this question. Okay, looks difficult. There are 3 equations there, but then if you rely on cancelling things, it will be easier. Okay, because see, there is no way to solve these 2 equations directly. The only way possible is cancel this m plus nx. Okay, I hope it is clear. In a class of 150 students, 75 students choose physics, 111 students choose mathematics, and 40 students choose chemistry. All students choose at least one of the 3 subjects, and at least one student chooses all 3 subjects. It's a direct question based upon 3 set Venn diagrams. We have noticed that. So whenever you have 3 set Venn diagrams, what you have to do is, you simply have to form a 3 set Venn diagram. So make your universal set, make 3 sets, okay, physics, chemistry, maths. So 75, this is physics, there are 75 students. 111 choose mathematics, so mathematics 111, and 40 choose chemistry, so chemistry 40. All students choose at least one of the 3 subjects, so there is no student who is not choosing any subject. So that means this value of student choosing no subject, it is, see, something lying outside these 3 sets means there is a student who is not choosing any of these 3. Such students are 0. So I am denoting those students by n variable, and their value is 0. And at least one student chooses all 3 subjects. All 3 subjects, that means this is the region. Okay, so this should be at least 1. So say this is x, so x will always be greater than or equal to 1. It has to be at least 1. Okay, the number of students who choose both physics and chemistry. So physics and chemistry is this. So students who choose both physics and chemistry is this part, x plus y, is equal to number of students who choose both chemistry and mathematics. So this will also be y. And this, I mean this, mathematics and chemistry. So x plus y. This is half the number of students who choose both physics and mathematics. Half the number of students who choose both physics and mathematics. I do not know the value of this region, let me call it A. So both physics and mathematics is A plus x, right? Half the number of students who choose physics and mathematics. The maximum possible number of students who choose physics but not mathematics. Physics but not mathematics. That means you have to remove this mathematics set, right? So we need the value of this region, okay? Yes or no? We need the value, maximum value of say this, k plus y, because they choose physics but not mathematics. They should be choosing physics but not mathematics. They can choose chemistry as well. We need the value, in fact the maximum value of k plus y. We need its maximum possible value, okay? K plus y. So let's work on it. Can we solve this a bit? This tells us 2x plus 2y is equal to a plus x. So can a be written in form of x and y? Yes, a can be written as x plus 2y, right? X plus 2y. In place of a, let me write x plus 2y. Okay, just a second. Okay, a is x plus 2y. Fine. So let us write x plus 2y over here. X plus 2y. I hope this much is clear. So if I talk about k plus y, whose maximum value we have to find out, that will actually be if from the set of physics we remove x plus 2y and x. So from total set of physics 75, if I remove this part, okay, which includes math, so that will be x plus x, 2x, 2x plus 2y. So 2x plus 2y has to be removed. Or can I say that 75 minus 2 times x plus y has to be found. We are finding out the maximum value of this. It turned into this equation. From 75 we are deducting a number. If we want the maximum value of this number, we will try to subtract minimum from it. So can I say that of x plus y, I need the minimum value. If I am able to find out the minimum value of x plus y, then I am done with the question, right? Because I will be subtracting minimum from this 75 and I will be getting my answer. So this is 75, okay? 75. From 75 I will deduct minimum. Minimum is only possible when x plus y is minimum. Now let us try to do one thing. Can I just apply the union equation over here in 3-set Venn diagram in questions? I mean, this was about 150 students, right? So we'll be doing the union. Okay, what will be the union? Union means total number of students, that is 150. That will be equal to obviously a plus b plus c, right? Because that means we'll be doing single, we'll be taking single sets individually. So 75 plus 111 plus 40 first. So a union b union c is n of a plus n of b plus n of c minus double intersection, right? A intersection b minus a intersection c minus b intersection c, and then plus a intersection b intersection c. So I have done a plus b plus c minus this a intersection b, that is 2x plus 2y minus of 2x plus 2y minus of this x plus y minus this x plus y, right, plus x plus a intersection b intersection c. I hope this is clear. So this is 151 plus 75 is 226. 226 if it comes this side, it will be minus 76. That will be, see, this is 2 times x plus y, this is x plus y, this is x plus y. That means minus 4 times x plus y plus x. What can I say now? If I take negative, if I multiply the entire equation by negative, what do I get? 76 is equal to 4x minus x, that means 3x and then plus 4y. I have got this equation. Now the thing is, there was a clue given to us that those students who choose all 3 subjects, they are at least 1. So the value of x should be at least 1 in this equation, and we should be able to get 2 values of x and y such that their sum is 76 and x is greater than or equal to 1. Can you put x equal to 1 over here? If you put x equal to 1 over here, it becomes 73. 73 equal to 4y. Y will not be an integer, so x equal to 1 will not work. That means we'll have to increase the value of x. If you put x equal to 2, this becomes 70 equal to 4y. Y will not be an integer. Put x equal to 2, 3, 9. So 76 minus 9 is 67, not divisible by 4. Okay, 4. So if I put x equal to 4, what happens? We get 64 here, 4, that means y will be 16. Right? X 4, y 16 is one set of values that is satisfying. There could be more values, isn't it? How do you find them? Okay. X equal to 4, then 5, no, 6, no, 7, no, 8, 24, 54, no, 9, is it possible? No, 10, 30 and 46, no, then 9, 10, no, 11, no, 12, 36, 40, 12, 10. So x will be 12, 12 4s, I mean 36, 40, y will be 10. This is one value that satisfies. Yes or no? 12 and 10. But what do we see? We needed the minimum sum of x and y. So x and y here they are giving a sum of 24 plus 6, 20, because we will be putting it over here, right? Where is it? Minimum here. If we put minimum value of x plus y here, we will be getting 75 minus minimum, which will give us total maximum. So 20 here, the sum, their sum is 22. So this is increasing. So we will go ahead with 4 and 16. If we put 4 and 16 here, what do we get? 75 minus 2 times 4 plus 16 is 20. 75 minus 40, that gives us 35. 35 is our answer. So this is a good problem. Okay, actually it is based upon Venn diagram optimization and it's a good quality question. Okay, always remember this, that something like this has to be done in 3-set Venn diagrams. Union equation should be used while you have to put down the values of all the regions like this. Okay, and then go ahead. And when questions like at least, at most is given, you have to be very cautious about the conditions. Okay, I hope that is clear. The sum of all the digits of the number 10 to the power 50 plus 10 to the power 25 minus 123. Interesting question. Okay, obviously 10 to the power 50 will have so many zeros, 50 zeros like this. No point of writing them. Plus 10 to the power 25. So imagine you had 1000 or say 10,000 and suddenly you are multiplying 100 to it. So to so many zeros, you are putting these many zeros. What will be the total number of zeros in the sum? In the end, it will be this 2 zeros. Why? Because 100 came with its 1. So here 10 to the power 50 has so many zeros, but then 10 to the power 25 will be added, and somewhere in between after this we will have 1 and it will have what? 25 zeros. 25 zeros after the 1. Yes or no? And from this you are actually subtracting what? 123. So see, how is this number going to become? So, so many zeros first, then 1, and then we'll have 25 zeros ending something like this. Yes or no? And from that I have to deduct 123. Let us see how the answer turns out to be. So I can practically say that here we have 25 zeros, 25 zeros. Then we have this 1, so 26 digits. How many digits will 10 to the power 50 have? 10 to the power 50 will have 1 and then 50 zeros. So 1 plus these 50 zeros, there are 51 digits in total. 25 plus 1, 26, that means these will also be in total what? 25 digits. So 25 digits here, then this 1 in between, then 25 zeros. From that we are subtracting 123. 10 minus 3 is 7, 9 minus 2 is 7, and then 9 minus 1 is 8, 877. What will happen to these zeros? They all will become 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 like this. And they are fetching carries from their previous zeros, but where is that carry coming from? From this one. So this one will actually become 0. Yes or no? Because see, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 is going to come, and the moment this 0 fetches carry from this, so this is going to become 0. That means after 0, we are going to have all 9s. Yes or no? I hope this is clear. Yes or no? So what happens? The moment this 0 comes, we will have all the other zeros waiting ahead, and carry will not be forwarded after this 1. Okay? So imagine doing this. Okay, and from this, say you are subtracting 17. What happens? 10 minus 7 is 3, 9 minus 1 is 8. This one becomes 0 while the other remains the same. So carry is not forwarded after this one, right? So these are not going to become 9 while the others may become 9. Yes or no? In fact, you can try it on this. 1000, 1000 and say now you have 17. Okay. So what happens? 10 minus this is 8. This 0 is going to become 9, right? If from 100, 1000 you subtract just 17. Okay. Let me just clear this up. Okay. So from this, suppose this is a smaller example related to this question. You are subtracting 17. 10 minus 7 is 3, 9 minus 1 is 8. This 0 becomes 9 and the carry came from this one, so this will become 0. All other 0 will remain the same and we will get this. Yes or no? So the same is going to happen here. What are we going to get in the end? We will get a 1. Okay. This 1 became 0. After that we had 25 zeros, all of them, most of them will turn to 9. How many of them will turn to 9? These many, except the last 3 digits. So 3 digits became this. We had to manage total 25 digits here, so there will be 22 9s here. These 3 digits and this 1 here, what will be their sum? 1, this 1 plus 22 9s will have a sum of 22 into 9 plus last 3 digits will have a sum of 8 plus 7 plus 7. What do you get? 14, 8, 22, 22 and 198. 220 plus 1, 221 is the sum of all the digits. That is our answer, and that is the reason the numbers are so close. You could have committed an error in 221 and 212, right? I hope this is clear. This is a very good question. It's a pass cat question, okay? Okay. So I might not be able to come live tomorrow. So I'm leaving you with some homework, okay? This is your homework. This is your homework. This is your homework. This is your homework. This is homework. Homework, 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 this is homework, this is homework, okay? And one more homework. In fact, take one more homework. One more, okay? That's it. These are your homework so that you don't keep waiting. Try these questions, okay? And we would have literally touched 127. We remain with 123 more. I'll try to cover more and more variety, okay, in the upcoming sessions. Agenda will remain the same. Subscribe to the channel if you're liking it. And thank you for showing so much of love. I mean, I was not expecting that you guys will literally trouble me to post the next video, okay? So keep solving. There are a lot of playlists in the playlist section as well. And if you want to prepare rigorously, there's a crash course as well, okay? Do not forget we have a discount for you if you have a very good percentage in 10th. Thank you so much. We'll meet again.